and welcome to this full body yoga practice with me. My name's Jess. For today's mixed levels flow, we shall be working on our strength, flexibility and balance for the whole body. We're going to be starting today's flow lying on our backs. So when you're ready, roll out your mats and I'll see you there. Okay, coming to lay on your back. When you're ready, keep the knees up, feet flat on the mat, and just take your feet as wide as your mat and allow your knees to fall in together. You should be able to rest quite comfortably like this. If not, you can always extend the legs and go for your full Savasana. It's up to you. And just rest your hands wherever is comfortable. Maybe that's on your belly, down by your sides. Maybe you want to take a sunbathing stance and put the hands behind the head here and open the elbows wide. Find whatever feels right for you in this moment. Close your eyes, or you can soften your gaze here. And as always, we slowly start to deepen our breath. Take a moment to tap in, landing here on the mat. And slowly start to bring your awareness to the sound of your breath. Taking deep inhales through the nose and long exhales out through the nose or mouth, you choose. And just stay here for a couple more breaths. Slowly, when you're ready, we're going to pull our knees away from each other. If your feet were extended out long, bring the knees up now so that the feet are flat. And take again your feet as wide as the yoga mat. And then when you're ready, palms down on the mat, we're just going to allow our knees to fall to the right. Keep both shoulders heavy on the mat. Your left hip will probably lift, but that's all right. Inhale here. Exhale to switch sides, rolling over the heels, knees fall to the left. Take a couple more on your own here, just warming up the hips, warming up the body, keeping to a steady breath. And then slowly, when you're ready, as your knees fall over to the right again, just allow them to stay there just for a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Option to take your right foot on top of the left knee and just apply a little bit of pressure here. Should feel a nice stretch all down the left hip. Inhale. Exhale to release. Switch sides over to the left. Hold for a breath. And then option to take the left foot on top of the right knee and just apply some pressure here. Very gentle. Should feel a nice stretch all down the right hand side. Exhale to slowly release. Keep the feet flat, knees bent. We're going to lift our torso so that we're sitting up, facing the top of the mat. Bring your fingertips down and have your fingertips facing towards the back of the mat. Roll the shoulders down and away from the ears and take your right foot and cross it over your left knee for this figure 4 position. And just find some gentle rocks here, rocking the knee from side to side, the hip, all down the right hip, rolling over the left heel and the left foot. Again, nice and gentle, not forcing anything here. Take a deep breath. Exhale to plant the left foot down on the mat, pressing all of your weight into your foot and your hands. We're going to slowly lift the hips, coming into our reverse table. Lifting the hips all the way up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Slowly lower the hips. Extend the left leg out long And just remove your right foot from the top of your knee and place it to the inside of your knee so that your foot's now on the mat. Inhale to lift and lengthen, reach your hands up and overhead. Exhale to fold forwards, reach towards the left foot. You can bend the left knee here. If you can reach your foot, you can grab the back of your foot, or you can keep your hands down on the mats, or you can grab your calf. Inhale. Exhale to bow the head down. As you inhale, slowly roll back up to a seat. Right hand comes down behind the right hip and we lift the hips, press them forward. For your baby wild thing, inhale. Exhale to lower the hips. Coming all the way back down. Right hand comes to the outside of the left thigh as we twist to the left. Left hand comes down on the mat behind your hips. Inhale in your twist. Exhale to release, come back to center. Bring both feet back up, feet flat on the mat, knees facing upwards. And we go on the other side, hands come down on the mat behind you. You can have your fingertips facing towards the back of the mat, or you can have your fingertips facing towards your body. That's up to you, whatever feels more comfortable for you. And we're going to cross the left foot over the right knee and find those gentle rocks on the other side. Again, nice and slow, we're not forcing anything here. Breathing deep. Do a couple more. And then when you're ready, we're going to ground down through the left foot and both hands as we slowly lift the hips, lift the chest, lift the chin. Take your gaze up towards the sky. Inhale deeply. Exhale to slowly lower the hips all the way back down. And we extend the right leg. Remove your left foot from the top of your knee and just place it down on the inside of your right leg here. Inhale to lift and lengthen, hands lift. Exhale to fold towards your right foot. Again, you can keep a bend in that right knee and flex your right toes up towards the sky. Inhale. Exhale to bow the forehead down. Slowly we roll back up to a seat. And left hand comes down behind the left hip and we press the hips forward and up for your baby wild thing. Inhale deeply, lift the hips, reach with your right hand. Exhale to slowly lower the hips all the way back down and we head into our twist. Left hand comes to the outside of the right thigh, right hand comes down on the ground behind your hip and twist, taking the gaze past your right shoulder. Inhale to lift up through the spine and exhale to twist. Nice, slowly unravel, cross at the ankles and come onto your hands and knees. We're going to head into our downward facing dog when you're ready. So hands come down on the mat, index fingers face towards the top, spread the fingertips nice and wide, curl the toes under and lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. You can keep a generous bend in your knees for your dog. You can slowly push one heel down and then the other, wiggling the hips. Find a bit of movement here. Relax the back of your neck and press your chest down towards your thighs. Inhale deeply. Open your mouth. Sigh it out. Let's do one more. Inhale. Open your mouth. Sigh it out. Baby steps to the top of the mat. We cross one foot over the other until we come to our forward fold at the top of the mat here. Feet are hip width apart, toes face towards the top of the mat. And we relax the back of the head, the torso down for our forward fold. Pause here, close your eyes if you like. And inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale. Heavy in the torso. Bend your knees generously as we rise up to our chair pose. Keep the hips low. Reach the hands forwards. Chair pose. Tuck the pelvis in and send your weight back into your heels. Lift all 10 toes off the mat. And then as you breathe out, press your toes into the mat and lower your hips even more. Inhale. Exhale to straighten the legs, reaching all the way up and overhead. Extended mountain pose. Exhale, hands come to Anjali Mudra at the heart center. Mountain pose. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to relax your shoulders down. Send your weight into your left foot. Slowly lift the right heel. Lift your knee, coming all the way up into your one-legged Tadasana. When you're ready, we're going to step the right foot back, coming into a high lunge. High lunge. So right foot steps back. Generous bend in that left knee as you inhale, reach your hands all the way up and overhead for your high lunge. Inhale to take the gaze up. Exhale to relax your shoulders down. Ground down through all four corners of that left foot. And then on your next exhale, we're going to open out to our warrior two. So facing the right hand side of the mat, you can extend the distance between your feet if you need. Back foot is in line with the back of the mat here. And your left toes are facing towards the top of the mat. Generous bend in that left knee, stacked over the left ankle, and shoulders are stacked over the hips. Hands reach out from side to side. Take your gaze past your right hand. Find your drishti. Feel warrior two. Strong warrior two. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Fully and completely. On your next breath in, we're going to straighten the left leg and we're going to bend the right. Take your left hand and touch your right foot for your flying monkey. Inhale. Exhale to lift back to your warrior two. We go 2 more times. Inhale to reach back. Tap the inside of your ankle and exhale to bend back into your left knee for warrior two. 1 more. Nice. From here, we're going to reach down towards the ground, coming into our half moon pose. So lifting off with the back foot, left fingertips come down to the ground, stack the hips, reach the right hand up for your half moon pose. Inhale here. Exhale. We hold for 1 more breath. Opening out to the side. Right hand reaches, spread your fingertips wide. Inhale. Exhale. Right foot comes down on the ground, all the way to the back of the mat. Lift the torso, come all the way upright. Both hands reach up and all the way back for our reverse Trikonasana, reverse triangle. Inhale. Exhale. Coming all the way down, bending back into your left knee. We turn to face the top of the mat. Right hand comes down to the inside of your left foot and we open out for our twist, low lunge twist. Inhale here. Exhale. Take your gaze to your left fingertips. Inhale here. Exhale, left hand comes down to frame the left foot and we step the left foot back to our plank pose. You can take your half plank here or you can keep the knees lifted. Inhale. Exhale to chaturanga. Roll forwards on the toes. Send the shoulders over the wrists. Squeeze the elbows into your side body as you lower to the ground. Inhale to lift up to your upward facing dog or you can take cobra if you prefer. And then as you breathe out, we head back to our downward facing dog. Inhale here. Open your mouth to sigh it out. Baby steps to the top of the mat. Once again, coming into our forward fold at the top of the mat. Folding everything forwards. Relax the back of the neck. Generous bend in your knees. Close your eyes if you like. Pause here for a breath. Bend your knees even more as we slowly roll up to our chair pose. Keep the hips low, reach your hands forward. Remembering to tuck the pelvis in and send the weight backwards. Inhale. Exhale to lower your hips. Inhale, 1 last breath here. Exhale to straighten your legs all the way up to your mountain pose. Reach your hands up. And as you breathe out, hands come to heart, Angeline Mudra. Relax the shoulders down and away from your ears. And pause here for a breath. And then when you're ready, we send our weight into our right foot, bending the left knee, left heel lift. Slowly lift the left knee for our standing Tadasana, one-legged Tadasana on the left. When you're ready, we step the left foot back, coming into our high lunge on the other side. Inhale to reach the fingertips up and send the hips down. Ground down through all four corners of that right foot. And inhale to take the gaze up to your hands in your high lunge. Exhale. Generous bend in that right knee. On your next breath in, we lift up and open out to the left this time for our warrior two on the other side. Again, option to extend the distance between your feet, bending into that right knee generously. And you want your back foot to be in line with the back of the mat here. Take your gaze past your right fingertips. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Relax your shoulders. One more breath in. Exhale as we straighten the right knee, bend the back knee, and we reach our right fingertips to the inside of our left ankle for our flying monkey. Exhale, back to your warrior two. Inhale, flying monkey. Exhale, warrior two. One more with your own breath. Nice. From here, we're going to head back into our half moon pose. So fingertips come down, right fingertips come down to the mat. And we lift off with the left leg lifts, opening out to the left-hand side. Stack the left hip over the right. Inhale. Exhale, reach your left fingertips up. Big breath in. Exhale. Slow and steady, back foot comes down, and we lift the torso all the way up. Reach both hands up and back for your reverse Trikonasana, reverse triangle. Inhale to spiral the chest open, take your gaze up. Exhale, bending into that right knee, we come all the way down, face the top of the mat. Left hand comes down to the inside of the right foot and we twist. Low lunge twist, right hand reaches up. Inhale to reach here. Exhale to twist. Take one more breath in. Exhale, fingertips come down to the mat. Step the right foot back for your plank pose. Inhale deeply. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog or cobra. Exhale to your downward facing dog. Inhale in your downward dog. Exhale. Fully and completely. Lift the right foot lifts. Three-legged dog on the right hand side. Exhale to bend the right knee and squeeze it in, knee to nose. And then lower the knee down by your right wrist, coming into our pigeon pose. Walk the left leg back a little bit if you like. And then just take a moment to get yourself situated here. So you want your right foot to be the aim of the game is to have your right shin in line with the top of the mat, but not many people can really achieve that. So I like to keep my heel quite close into my body. And then you want to roll onto the top of the left thigh. Inhale to lift the chest and look forward. And then exhale, option to come down to your forearms here, if that feels comfortable for you. You can stay upright if you'd prefer. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Option to come all the way down, forehead to the mat for your sleeping pigeon. We'll stay here for 5 breaths. So get yourself comfortable. Slowly, when you're ready, lift the forehead and press yourself back up to a seat. Lift the back knee and step the right foot back to your downward facing dog. Pedal it out just for a breath. And then when you're ready, we slowly lift the left foot, three-legged dog on the left side. Exhale to bend the left knee and squeeze it in, knee to nose. And then set the left knee down by the left wrist. Coming into your pigeon on the other side, walk the right foot back. And then take a moment to get yourself comfortable here, rolling onto the top of the right thigh. Inhale to lift the chest and look forward. And then exhale, option to come down to your forearms if you'd like. And then from here, you can even take your forehead all the way down for your sleeping pigeon. Find what feels right for you. 5 breaths. Slowly, when you're ready, lift the forehead and press yourself back up. Coming onto your left hip, swing the right leg round, coming to a seat on the mat. Center yourself and come to lay on your back. So extend the legs out long and roll down to come onto your back. Pull your knees in towards your chest and rock gently from side to side. You can close your eyes if you like. And then when you're ready, release your feet down to the mat, keep the knees up. Walk your heels in towards your hips. And then press your hands into the mat, curl your tailbone under so your lower back is flush with the mat. And then when you're ready, we're going to head into our bridge pose. Slowly lift the hips. Keep the knees in line with your hips as you lift. Inhale here. Exhale to slowly lower the hips back down to the mat. Inhale, slowly lift the hips into your bridge pose. Exhale, to slowly lower. On your next inhale, we're going to lift and then we're going to hold in our bridge pose. Lift the hips all the way up, really squeeze. Option to find a bind with your hands here, interlacing the fingertips and opening out through the chest. Inhale to hold. Exhale, empty, empty. We hold for one more breath. Exhale. Release the bind with your hands and slowly lower the hips. Extend the legs out long and come into your Savasana. Hands out wide, palms facing up towards the sky. Take your feet nice and wide here. Keep your eyes closed or soften your gaze. And we'll stay in our Savasana now for 10 breaths. Very slowly start to find some movement in your hands and toes. Maybe rotating the ankles and the wrists, and then bring the knees back up. Slowly, slowly pull them in towards your chest and rock gently from side to side. Coming onto one side when you're ready, either side. And press yourself up to a seat, keeping the eyes closed if you like. Cross at the ankles, coming into an easy seat here. Rest your hands on your knees and sit up nice and tall through the spine. And let's close this practice here with 3 breaths together. So wherever you are in your breath cycle, blow it all the way to the bottom. Seal the lips and inhale through the nose. Open your mouth. Sigh it out. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Slowly open your eyes if they were closed. And that's it. Thank you so much for joining me today for this full body yoga practice. I really hope you enjoyed it and it sets you up for a great day. If you enjoyed the class, please don't forget to like the video, leave me a little comment, let me know what you thought of the class today, and of course hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I'll see you for next class, and as always, have a wonderful day.